Alright, so the first deck we're going to be playing today is called ClayJourner. Now, this is a fusion of this card here, Claydol, and this one here, Stonjourner. Now, cheers, Tatas. Now, these cards are not very good. Let's be completely honest. But they both have one thing in common. They care about how many supporter cards you have in your discard. This one gets to charge up any Pokemon you have with the fighting energy as long as you have no supporters in your discard, and this one gets to do 190 damage as long as you have no supporters in your discard. So, normally that would mean we cannot play with any supporter cards. However, there is one that we do get to play with, and it's Grant. Because Grant has the ability to pull himself out of your discard pile for discarding 2 cards. So as long as we can keep some card advantage going, as long as we can keep our hand full with something, we can use Grant. And Grant also helps because he's going to make our fighting Pokemon, of which we have 2, one of which is actually going to be used, which is Stonjourner, kicks it up to 220 damage instead of 190. 220 versus 190 is a big difference in a lot of situations that will matter a lot. The weakness of this deck, and why I said these cards aren't very good, is that Stonjourner only has 130 HP. And that's not a lot. I was toying around with the idea to try using like Bravery Charms or something like that, and there's a chance that's going to be correct, but for now we're not going to do that, because what we are going to be doing is using PokéStop. When we can't utilize supporters, we're going to try and utilize items, and PokéStop is the best way to do this. PokéStop also has the other added benefit of, for some reason, when you play this card, the opponent's, the majority of the time, will not be able to resist from using it, even if their deck is not built for it. They're just going to sit there and flick the PokéStop and burn their own deck, so it might help deck. I doubt these games are going to go long enough that comes up, but it's possible, so we're going to keep that in mind. Beyond that, that's pretty much it. We're using Squawkabilly to grind the deck, exactly. We're using Squawkabilly here to try and get the cards out when we need them. We are playing with more than one VIP pass, but that's because we cannot play with Arvin, and so instead we're going to be throwing in a couple Cram-o-matics there. Maybe that'll help, maybe it won't. This is very much a first attempt to see if this works. So, let me put some music on, and let's get started. What are we feeling today? Let's put on some Cast. Yeah, alright, music's coming through, but not to the recording. Sorry, YouTube. Let's get started. What are our challenges for today? Use 2 abilities and complete 2 matches without Gutsy. I feel so called out right now. Alright, let's get started. Agent? Agent, how could you? I didn't know you played Pokemon. Now, the other neat thing about this deck is that we actually kind of want to go first, because we are an item-based deck and not a supporter-based deck. We can't really even play supporters, and we want to start building up as soon as we can. So let's go first. That does mean our opponents are going to get to use supporter cards on their first turn and possibly attack us, but I believe it is still correct to do that. This hand doesn't even need to worry. It's a bad hand, we don't need to worry about it. Back to the deck you go. Now, this is the downside, as we have said here many times before, and we'll continue to rage into that good night, of playing cool fighting decks. Psychic is not our friend. Psychic is brutal against us, and we hates it. Okay, off to a great start. Oh, that is actually a great start. Okay, let's start with this and see what we get. Solid. Bad, but solid. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Nest Ball here for a Stonjourner. Ball here for... It doesn't really matter. Let's grab another Baltoy. We're going to need both of them. We want a bench with 2 to 3 Claydols and 2 to 3 Stonjourners, depending on what the spread is here. Let's also switch here. Put in there, because we can't motivate this turn anyways. Put that there. Squawk and seize. And keep grinding. Okay, that's actually a perfectly fine draw. We're going to do this, and we're going to put that Claydol back in the deck. We're not going to put the energies back in there. We have plenty in our hand, and we actually want some in the bin, so that when we get a Claydol, we can use it, and we will end our turn. Okay. Not a bad first turn. This deck is super consistent, which is weird, because it doesn't feel like it should be. What it's not is powerful, so that's kind of, we're going to see if the consistency is enough to make up for the power level. Okay, it's a Lunatone deck. Okay. Every time, y'all. Every time. Okay, that was not what we wanted to draw. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck here. That's actually... Well, you know what? We got what we needed, which is fine. Pitch these here. Grab a Claydol, because this means we can start doing the big attack. It doesn't matter because they got their Mewtwo that they need. They're not even doing the strats that we would normally be nervous about here. But let's see here. There's the Lunatone strats, normally what we're afraid of when we play this against this deck. But the Mewtwo is also pretty good! Now, we can't use... Well, we can, actually. We can use Grant here. And then we use Grant here. Those two. It's a little dangerous to ditch the switch, but I really can't afford to ditch all my energy. So let's do 190. Okay, you know, that actually didn't feel bad. Love to see him burn one of those. Now, if that wasn't a Mewtwo, we would have just done 220 damage, which, it is a Mewtwo, so it's resistant, but it's also Mewtwo, so 220 damage would have killed it if it was resistant. I'm just trying to do some math in my head here to see if this feels powerful. We have lost the game, but we're not going to concede because we have a challenge, and because we're not quitters. Okay. Wow. I guess they don't really need to worry about using a Raihan. You know, I'm wondering if instead of the Cram-o-matics... Maybe instead of the VIP passes... This deck, we can't play boss's orders, but we could play escape rope, which is, you know, diet boss's orders. So you don't get to pick. That is the first step, you're not wrong. And the second step is what's about to happen to the Stonjourner. Ow. Yikes. Alright, think we have lost. I don't see a way out of this, y'all, so we're just gonna take some actions here and hope the opponent kills us quickly. Or concedes. You know, we've got him on the ropes. Yeah, even a Claydol can't beat this Mewtwo, because even with Grant, it's only 100 damage, which gets reduced by 30, so it's down to 70, which puts them at, you know, 260 out of 280, so just a little unfortunate there. Yay for Psychic! It's alright. It's alright. Sometimes you have the type advantage, and sometimes the type advantage has you. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to dissect it any further than that. Leave it out there like some sort of deep intrinsic thought. We had a second Stonjourner. And see, remember at the beginning when I said I don't know which one I want, so we'll grab a Baltoy? If we had grabbed a Stonjourner, we could actually beat this Mewtwo. So I should have prioritized that. I had no way of knowing that we were going to draw mostly energy and that a Stonjourner would have been fine. But that is what happened. So notable. Next time we'll try grabbing a Stonjourner. Am I a cowboy? I'm not actually a real cowboy. I did used to do work on a ranch, but it was the family ranch, and it wasn't like paid work, so... You know, I wore a cowboy hat when I did it, though. So, yay! Alright, let's see here. So we do this. We Ultra Ball these two things. We're gonna hit them. Like, we can hit them. We just can't beat them. So, you know. We're gonna hit them while we can. That right there on Squawkabilly. There you go, buddy. And spit at him! Oh, I should have played Grant, and then could have done 260, and then Squawkabilly could have beat him. So we could have even taken out the Mewtwo, but I misplayed. First game of the day, y'all. First game of the day. We're going to take a little bit of warm-up here. I've also been playing a lot of Hunt Showdown and a lot of Paladins. So that's my excuse. Mr. Streamer, you don't need an excuse. You just suck. You know, you're right. Opponent's scared. You can tell they're scared because of all the actions they're taking. Terrified. Oh, anything? I'm alright, babe. I got water. Thank you. I need to rehydrate after the whiskey last night. Well, we almost survived that. That's mean. That's mean, Tatas. They'll never see. Wait. Darn. Ha ha ha! Motivate! Quit. I just like give up. Like, alright, fine. I'll take my Radiant Jirachi and I'll play with somebody else. Ah, yes. Now the Lunatone deck must use its Lunatone for the final hurrah. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Like, can't even fault him. Could have been even more. Great. Alright. And GG. Yeah, it's pretty late. Well done. Well done, my friend. GG's. We almost had him. We'll get him on the next one. We did get to use 2 abilities, though, so we have 1 collection to do. It feels really early, doesn't it? Yay for messing up your sleep schedule. Yo, I don't know about y'all, chat, but as soon as I get the chance, it's like, hey, you're gonna be off for 4 days. Like, cool, I am going to torpedo my sleep schedule and stay up really late. Yay! You haven't won all day? Well, me neither. But this is my second game, so, you know, it doesn't count. It's warm-ups until you win. That's just the rule of life, y'all. Ooh, I like that coin. That sounds exhausting, Datas. That sounds very tiring. And you gotta stay up super late again tonight, because we gotta play more Paladins. Okay, this is actually not that bad of a start here. Neat, okay. And it's our turn. Thank you, opponent. I would love to go first. Okay, so let's do this first and see what we get. those back in there. Try this again. Okay. Now, the question is, what do we want to Ultra Ball for here? Again, because I made that mistake last time, I think we're going to Ultra Ball for a Stonjourner and see if that feels better. How many Baltoys do we have? We only have one more Baltoy in the deck, actually, because... Okay, so that means 2 Baltoys are in our prize cards. So we're actually going to grab this Baltoy. They're also not super resistant to us, so if we can get a Stonjourner and a Grant going, we can actually knock this Darkrai out. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's an excellent draw. Well, not that. Actually, we don't need another one of those. It's our first turn, so we can't do too much here. Let's switch that. We're gonna put that there. Okay, and then we'll end our turn. So when we make this Claydol next turn, we can actually start swinging. It's not gonna be enough to knock it out because we had to use a double colorless to do it, but we can start doing it. So we'll see. Maybe it's enough. It was a pretty solid first turn, though. What is this deck I made? Well, little Kawaii Cherry, this is a deck of very bad cards that might work well together. They won't. It is Baltoy, or excuse me, Claydol and Stonjourner. So we're trying to play with no supporters and trying to cheese energy. And, yeah. Ooh, a Dancer. Interesting. So they didn't get to use that on their first turn. They might have another one in their hand, but... So that's what they're doing. Okay, so they're on Galarian Obstagoon, which is a very powerful card. We've seen that one before. Oh, also, Cherry, I played around with your Pikachu EX deck that you made, and I like where you were going, and the Flaffy and Pikachu thing is really good. That's actually what we're doing that one today. Flaffichu is kind of what I made based off of that. Okay, so let's do this first. If we get lucky, we'll hit an Ultra Ball here. We did not, and instead we ditched a Claydol, which we might need. We don't need any more Nest Balls, so we are going to go ahead and try to do this, and maybe we'll get lucky and hit the Claydol this way. We did. Okay, hopefully there's a Claydol in the deck. Perfect, perfect. Things are moving along great, and there's enough energy in there to make it work. So, use this here. That there. Use this one. Start building up one of our benched Claydols, or Stonjourners. Start a booster pack giveaway. You got it, darling. 1 second here. That there. That button there. Exclamation point ticket if y'all want a chance to win a booster pack code. It's never not funny. It's never not funny to watch them do that. We should actually be in a pretty good spot here, because they're still, yeah, they're still missing on energies, and we are able to start powering things up pretty substantially here. Okay, so powering up. Powering up. We are out of energy that we can use in the bin. So let's mystery press. Maybe we'll get lucky and pull a Grant here. That would actually be fantastic. Yeah, just the one. Just the exclamation point ticket. Okay, so they have the Obstagoon, for sure. They wouldn't be putting the thing out that they've been working on without it. Which means they probably have the energy for it. So they're going to silence us here. Now, that's annoying, but it's not a big deal because we're just going to switch out. And we have a Cram-o-matic and a VIP Pass, so we might get to switch out without even having to use energy here. We'll see. Let's start with the Gutsy Pickaxe and see what happens. Perfect, perfect. Okay, then we're going to do the PokéStop. Still got a couple more rips of that. Sweet. That was actually excellent. Alright, let's put that energy that we just pulled on one of these other Stonjourners here. See if we can get a switch this way. Our opponent's probably mad. I'd be mad. You know, when they are behind, this actually seems pretty strong. But, like, what deck doesn't feel strong when your opponent's missing what they're trying to do? Duh. Okay, they can grab item cards. Ooh, that's pretty. Neat art. How many energies are they playing with? Okay. Solid draw there. Let's put that there. Let's spin the PokéStop. That's fine, actually. That's just fine. There's not any actions I want to take right now, and we're down to 15 cards, so let's just go ahead and start swinging here. Again, even if they can knock this one out, that's only one prize card, and we've got 2 more ready to go. What's up, Rumbly? Doing pretty good today, my friend. Trying out a decent deck. We're seeing how it goes. I am proud of this brew, but that doesn't mean it's good. Okay, so opponent is now popping off on their own. Let's see here. They have access to their energies now. Let's see if it's enough. Is this worth 2, right? It's only worth 2. Okay, okay. Math is hard. Do I think they all... Oh, for sure. For sure. I think they already... No, they all have V cards right now. They don't necessarily have the other ones, the EX cards. But I think that'd be dope. Don't want to put this on there. The reason I did this is so we can flip this one in and then retreat it to get rid of that double colorless, so we can do full damage there. But that was the only reason. Let's spin this because we're getting near the end here and we want to make sure we've got everything we can. Okay. No reason to Gutsy Pickaxe just yet. Actually, there is. Oh. Yay! Alright. I really enjoyed the fact that we were taking too many actions for our opponent to handle there. Woo! Got him. That's 2 games without conceding, chat. New record. New record. And you know what? Let's get a level for that. Woo! My pack. Oh, also, yes, y'all's pack. Hang on. The winner is Sheep. Boom. Alright. Back to the back. Sorry about that. Credits. 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 Woo! Credits. Alright, we needed that. Always need credits. Ooh. A different pack. Credits. Perfect. Credits. Didn't have all of those. Had one of those. Neat. Neat. Yep. The trick is to use the most powerful card, Cherry. It's the credit card. Yep. A fighting deck? I bet they are the, I gotcha, friend. I bet they're the, Koraidon deck. Because that's the only one I traditionally see with the fighting sleeves. Maybe opponent just really likes fighting Pokemon. I get it, I'm a ground user myself. But I bet we beat him. Because we're gonna be faster. Can I go first, please? Yay! Thank you, my friend. Okay, alright. Now, deck. Our opponent is helping us here. I need you to help us too. Alright? That's... Clefairy's a good Pokemon. And Chips brings up a good point. If you have the credits to just get whatever, words are hard. Oh, this is bad, actually. We don't want to Squawkabilly this. If you have the credits to get whatever, or the crystals to get packs, get the celebration ones, because there's fewer of the unique cards in there, and they're all rare, so they're worth more credits when you start to get that. Okay, so VIP Pass first, to make our opponent angry that we started with it. We have 2 ClayJourners in our hand, or Claydolls in our hands, so we're gonna get the second Baltoy. We're going first, so... Now, the downside here is we don't have a good way to get energy in our bin yet. So let's put this here. And end our turn and see what happens. Okay, you're getting close on the gems. Getting close on the gems. It is a Koraidon deck. Okay. Okay. Do they have any energies in the bin either? Okay, no. So this is going to be a race from the two of us here to see who can put more energies in their bin quickly. We need them at a more of a steady drip. Opponent just needs to have 2 of them soon. I would love it if they put that energy on this Koraidon here. That I don't love. Ooh, that I don't love. Yikes. Okay. Not having access to Professor's research ourselves is brutal. That is the way you break the economy. What's wrong with your phone? Everybody blowing you up? Popular. Jealous. Popular and jealous, you know. They can't evolve anything, so they must be going for a Great Tusk or another Koraidon here. I would assume. They might be doing this to ditch another energy, just so they can use Dino Cry fully. And if they do that, we are in Oh, I gotcha. That sounds painful for your phone. Okay, they didn't do that to ditch an energy. Okay. That's good for us, because that means their Dino Cry is less than it could be, and it's already an ability that's less than it should be, so, you know, we'll take that. Any chance you're out of energy? No? Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's do this here. And do this here. Switch to get that one there. Now, it's really, really, really unfortunate that I don't have another card, because I would love to use this Ultra Ball to grab another Stonjourner right now so we could start building that up. I guess we can't really start building it up anyways. So let's just do some damage and really hope, fingers crossed, y'all, that they brick on this energy here. If they if they don't have an energy, we win this game. If they do, we lose. Okay. Okay. Extra damage, but no energy. And then they draw it back. No energy. On the list of things that are unfortunate, though, we are still running out of time to answer this. Oh, haha, sweet. Never doubted us for a second. We were actually probably going to lose, but never doubted it for a second. Opponent doesn't know what you have, and you have a good poker face like this. You're going to win. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, 10s across the board. You know, honestly, y'all, I will say, this deck is performing way better than I thought it would. It's so consistent. Like, you saw last game, we didn't have the cards we needed. We weren't able to Squawkabilly at the beginning, but we were still able to do enough to look threatening. You know, it's like if a bear ever attacks you, and this is not survival advice. Do not use this to survive, but for certain bears, you're supposed to make yourself look big and intimidating. People are like bears. Aw, come on, opponent. Don't be like that. But Mudkip is adorable. Exactly, just like the Pikachu EX deck. Okay, so we do get the VIP pass in our starting hand, which is pretty solid. We don't have a Baltoy, but we do have a Nest Ball. Well, I guess we also have the Battle VIP pass. So yeah, we're pretty set here. Except for, and I cannot stress this enough, we don't have any fighting energy. Look at that Badoofus! Okay, okay. Opponent's playing with good cards. Wait. Okay. That helps us. Flan Solo, that's a good name. I just saw that. Swampert is... I've seen... The Swampert's the one that can do water and fighting energy. I've been meaning to brew around that one myself. And then if you beat somebody who says, I like Mudkips, you can be like, huh, do you really? Do you really? Yes, they do. They're allowed to like things and be bad at it. Like, trust me, I like things and I'm bad at everything. Alright, so let's grab a couple of Baltoys here. We again have 2 Claydolls in our hand. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do something pretty clever here, and I'm proud of this. So let's use this to grab a Stonjourner. Okay, then we're going to use this Nest Ball to grab a Squawkabilly. Alright, and now we're going to Ultra Ball these 2 Claydolls away. We're gonna fail to find here. I guess we could grab this other Squawkabilly because it's not like we're gonna need it. Okay, so we thin our deck a little bit. Now we use this Super Rod to put these two back in there so that we don't have to worry about not having them when we use Squawk and Seize. That was actually pretty clean, y'all. That was pretty clean. And no more of that. Instead, we get this. Whee! Spin the PokéStop. Okay. Okay. Alright, we went second, right? Or did we go first? Can I evolve this turn? I think I can evolve. No, I can't because I just used Squawkabilly. It's still my first turn. Got it. Check. Alright, so let's put this here. And... okay. Alright, let's, not actually do anything, but we're gonna... Okay. So, next turn, we get to use these at least one of these Ultra Balls to get us a, what do I need to be scared of here? Super Fang. Okay. Okay. What do you mean single prize decks? Like ones like this that don't have EXs and GXs? Or EXs and Vs? Dating myself there. Okay, so they're going to be all about poisoning us, which is annoying. So, I agree. It's really nice to not give your opponents multiple stuff. Now, they don't have the Radiant Sneasler, so this is annoying, but it's still only 10 damage a turn. And with our start, we should be able to power through that. Should. We'll see. Opponent is also playing cards that aren't the most broken. Okay. They did not fall for it, though, did they? I don't think they PokéStopped. Shame. Alright, so... do this first, because we know we're going to do this. Let's see what we get. Raticate does, with Clodsire, Raticate does, because it takes it to 1 HP and then poisons. But... we should have stuff set up on the side here to be able to handle that. Did I get... okay, we're at 4 energy in the bin now. So let's do this here. We're gonna ditch PokéStop that we don't need. Switch. I realize this means we're going to be doing less damage, but I think it's still correct to do this. Because we're going to get the second Claydol here, and now we can start building up the other Stonjourns. So when they do start one-shotting us, we can have responses. At least for now. We'll see how quickly we can keep this up. Or I should say how long we can keep this up. And we're going to separate these. Because we don't want them to know which one we're going to build up. We don't want to commit to one and then have them be able to do something about that. Are they also... they're probably playing the reversal energy, right? The one that's, 1 gets you 3 if you're on a non-rule box and all that. Okay. Over a Raihan, interesting. Interesting. Okay. As anticipated. We get in trouble if they have reversal energy. Although not anymore because they don't have more prize cards than us anymore. Curious. First. That's good. That's good. Okay. So let's grab another... let's pull that Stonjourner back here. Pull both of them back. Back in the deck. Go grab one of them. Power it up. And then get to do 190. So, the fact that we can kind of keep up with these Raticates is nice. Let's see if it's good enough, but... I am not displeased with that turn of turn right there. That was all right. That was all right. Okay, they're stalling. That's good for us. They must also have a switch then, right? They got to. Sweet. Sold. We just need one energy in there and we're good. And Grant's actually not bad here. That's annoying, but fine. Okay, now this Stonjourner's gone. But, again, we should be okay here. Them having another Raticate's concerning. But we're keeping up. We're keeping up. Bibarel's gonna start burying us a little bit here, though. Cheers, Icy, and welcome, my friend. It's worth noting we are ahead here because we keep trading, but we're trading first. Like we're knocking one of theirs out, and then they're knocking one of ours out. So who knows? I can do it too, opponent, and I don't need to evolve mine. I feel like they're having to struggle so much more to do what we're doing. Because we don't need double colorless. They need it. And they are through how many? 2 of them. 3 of them. Now they have another one, but again, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. We're able to keep up with this. That's gonna be another Raticate. Rattata, sorry. Rattata. No youngster Joey, but you know. Alright. Ultra Ball, okay. Another Raticate. Okay. Bibarel, that's why they're not scared. They get a lot of card draw here. And an Iono, okay. Okay. Now that is a little concerning because I kinda liked having never mind! I liked having an energy, but we're fine on that. We're doing a pretty good job here, y'all. I gotta say, I am pleased with how this deck is handling itself in this situation. Now, would another deck be better? Maybe. I have not played against this. I've seen this deck before, but I haven't played against it myself. So, well. I mean, we're getting to cheese 2 energy every turn. Opponent's getting to cheese a knockout, but, I mean, basically so are we. And notably here, they don't have another one ready to go. They might have dark patches, but I think they're through some of those. They're through 2 of those. So, maybe we're about to win. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. Okay. So, mana fee for them is to stall. Let's see if stalling will work here. So Eradicate. You need the energy, my friend. 3rd dark patch. Okay, so they're trying to get ahead here now. If they're able to take out this Squawkabilly, we are suddenly not ahead anymore. But it's not looking like that's actually about to happen. Okay. We have the switch, so we're not concerned here. We're gonna actually pull back ahead even further now. Appreciate you, opponent. We're going to save the switch because we can. Okay. Alright, we got them on the ropes, y'all. One more ought to do it. And we've got two things ready. They don't have anything. They have one thing that could soak the hit, but it actually couldn't because it's weak to fighting. Ha, 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 ha.
You're a monster!
Ha, I am. Failing to find. They're trying to draw a lot with Bibarel here. They want to take out one more of our thing before they go. They need another double colorless, is what they're looking for. Their deck should be playing with reversal energy, I'll be completely honest. Man, I'm good. Is it gonna matter? No. But, man, I'm good. Their deck is going to be really, really good against people that are playing with Vs and EXs, because they're getting to double up and cheese that aspect of it. We are not that, so ha. Let's play smart. Let's play smart. Take your actions. We don't want to lose because we didn't take enough actions, right? Sorry, opponent, I'm sure you understand. Few more actions. Bad boy right there. And bye-bye. See you back in the lobby, fam. That was impressive. I gotta say, I was really happy with our deck there. Okay, alright. This is better than I was giving it credit for. See, when you make a deck and you practice against...
You're a monster!
I'm not a monster, you are. When you practice against the AI has the nasty habit of not actually trying to beat you, it just takes a lot of actions. And this deck was consistent and quick, but it couldn't, like... You can't really be sure you're gonna win if they're not trying to beat you, but it's good to see that the consistency is enough that we're able to win games that we probably wouldn't win if our deck was stronger but less consistent. I don't know. Maybe that's something worth writing down. I don't know. This person hasn't lost all day. Well, they're also using a grass deck, so we're about to be their first win of the day.
You're a monster!
Not my gumdrop buttons. By chat, you mean you, Chibs, and Tatas? Yeah. Oh no. This is gonna hurt, y'all. We're about to get... And Barca. How dare you.
You're a monster!
That's true. Oh wow. I see. I didn't know he could type all the way over there. So we are finally against a grass deck, and the grass deck has been waiting for just this opportunity because they don't usually get to win. Now, okay, so let's see here. We're We're gonna Nest Ball first. Get us a Squawkabilly. Then we're going to Ultra Ball. These two things away. Get us a Stonjourner. Okay. Slap that down there. Spin this. See what we get. Okay, that is good, actually. We put 2 of those in there. And we have a second Claydol now. And Bark is just mad because he's angry. So, we are really hoping they do not have a double colorless. That's kind of the angle I'm seeing here for us to take. So let's hope and pray. We're actually going to retreat because we want more of these in the bin. I already played one, so I can't cheese anything else this turn. Yeah. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Please don't have a double colorless. What's up, Agent? Hey, that was rude. You should have at least spun the PokéStop. You could have got something good, opponent. Thank you for the shout out there, Icy. And y'all do need to go check out Agent. That is some good hunt content. The cards are going well. This deck is performing much better than it has any right to. Now, y'all, if we manage to draw either a Fighting Energy or a Grant, we can take this opponent's day and ruin it. So, we'll see. We'll see. First, we need to draw one of those 2 things. Okay. Okay. I put this here. Alright, put this here. Now, we need this to be heads. That's the second part here. We need this to be a heads. That's a shame. That's a shame. We can do 190 to it, but that's it. Now, maybe they don't have a third energy. They probably do, but maybe not. Rip. Rip. Agent been blowing team up? That's what's been happening? Ooh. Chips brings up an excellent point, I see. Okay, so this lets them draw, but this doesn't let them put it on the front one. I need, opponent, please don't have the third one. My friend, I asked very politely. Alright. Well, that was not what we were looking for. Okay. Alright, I'll check this out. So we're gonna put this here. Okay. Right. Going to Ultra Ball this for another Stonjourner. I wish I still had my PokéStop right now. I really wish I still had my PokéStop right now. Okay, we're gonna Mystery Charge onto here. Alright. We're gonna Motivate to knock this out. Ha. And power this up the rest of the way. Okay, that was actually pretty slick. That was pretty slick. Will one of you please be a Grant? Or a way for me to get a Grant? No? Okay. That's fine too. Alright. More. Okay, there aren't any more fighting energy in the bin, which is unfortunate.
You were close!
Thanks, babe. That's gonna get them the Superior V-Star. And an Altaria. Okay. Okay. Remind me what this does. Let's see here. 190, so it's going to knock us out. Okay, it's gonna knock out Squawkabilly. That's what it does. If they either have another energy, they need another energy, or it doesn't actually knock out Squawkabilly. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Cool. That's an excellent draw. Because we have some Pokemon that we care about in there. I need to put everything in here. Let's see here. I think we're supposed to retreat here just because we don't have more energy, so we would only be using Squawkabilly's move for the 20 damage, which isn't that good. And this way I can start getting, like, actually do some chunky damage here. Because if they manage to knock this out in response without doing the retreat one, then we're going to have another one in response that we can use to knock theirs out for good. So... Opponent, if you had let me have a PokéStop, we could both be spinning the PokéStop right now. I just want to remind everybody, because I'm still salty about that. I liked that PokéStop. Right, that was this game, right? I'm not being salty without purpose. I'm not! There it is right there. Yeah. Bibarel's good. Bibarel's really strong. If you can fit it in your deck, right? Like if your deck can stand to have something on the bench that's just drawing you cards, and you play your hand out, Bibarel's fantastic. I love that there's several engines in this game, you know, several ways to try and make stuff happen. That's really weird to me, but alright. Could have just done their V-star move. Whatever. There. Two Bibarel. That's one way of doing it. Another way that's really strong is to do one Radiant Venusaur and two Squavits. That'll keep your hand rolling. There's also obviously Greninja as card draw. There's several really good engines in this game, and it's neat to try and find the right one for each deck. I really like that. Now, opponent just sacrificed their card draw for not. I don't know what choices opponent is making because we don't know what's in their hand. But I would have sacrificed the Altaria. Okay, so they must have drawn the energy, or they've decided to take out this Stonjourner. Treated with the ability. I'm not sure I follow what you mean there. Oh, then spam Altaria? Perhaps. I don't know which ability you're talking about, so maybe. Okay, so they got a switch with Arven. They could have just put something else out front. I've done bad plays, so I'm not trying to judge the opponent here. Oh, Superior V-Star, yeah, that's true. And that's okay, so they are finally just gonna do that. And, you know, ow, but it's whatever. The other Stonjourner is ready. What's up, Trans Am? We're staying cool, we're staying inside. How are you doing, my friend? How is the East or West Coast treating you? I know my directions. Superior, I've never been impressed by it, I'll be honest. Oh, thank goodness. Can I have an Nest Ball, please? Or an Ultra Ball? I'd take an Ultra Ball. You know what? Perfect. Never mind. I need those. Thanks, Deck. Okay, so we are in a little bit of trouble here because we're out of Stonjourners now. So we need to start building up one of these clay dolls and hoping it is enough. It's not, but we're gonna hope. Okay, so one of our Stonjourners is in the bin here. Or is in our prize card, so maybe we can get that. Everything costs, but that is unfortunate, my friend. That sounds very expensive. Okay, by doing it this way, opponents possibly giving us a chance in here? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Yikes. Alright. Brutal. Savage. Wrecked. Okay. Am I through my fishing rod yet? Okay. Things are looking grim for our hero. How many energies are in here? Well, I mean, there's still enough energy that if we were to pull... Oh, we can't even pull that Stonjourner because it's in the price cards. We need a fishing pole and an Ultra Ball. And another fighting energy. So we have to draw the fighting energy and then PokéStop the fishing pole and the, the fishing pole and the Nest Ball or Ultra Ball. One of those. Rip. It's feeling pretty rip. You're not wrong. Emote said things at them. Okay. That was a happy thing, I'll be honest. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see here. I don't think we have a way in here anymore, y'all. Maybe they misplay, so we're gonna keep going. But notably, I don't think we have a way in here anymore. The opponent, this is their game to spike. No, it wasn't sad, you're right. Okay, and the Superior's ready now. If we had escape ropes or boss's orders, we might still be able to cheese this, but we don't. So... how many double colorless is that? So that's 3 out of 4 total. Oh no. Wait, have mercy! No, yeah, it's not a basic, my dude. Uh-oh. The Regal Blender. It turns out it will blend. Claydol will, in fact, blend. Oh, and they're doing that so they can just dip 80 energy. Okay. Okay. Alright. I've never been impressed by the deck they're playing, but that's better than I thought it'd be. Is it too late? I think it's too late, but we're gonna try. Okay, so step one, put this here, spin it, see what happens. You know, the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, so let's put 2 of these, 1 of those in there. We have another ball toy. I'm thinking it's too late, y'all, but we're gonna try. So let's ditch these 2 things. Grab a Stonjourner here. There. We have to switch it out, is the problem. We have to let them take out this ball toy. Just kind of got unlucky, y'all. Which happens. The deck still did a pretty good job, considering that they are playing cards that are super effective against us. This did a pretty good job. Pretty good job. I'm impressed, ClayJourner. I will not delete you after this game. That ball toy got deleted, though. That's for sure. Bye-bye, ball toy. Guess it doesn't matter. Or they're on their last prize card. It doesn't matter. And we can't even do it because we just ditched the Grant. Oh, that's unfortunate right there. Alright, top right. Okay. So, let's talk about this deck real quick. Let's sign off for this one. Good damage numbers for both teams, though. Good damage numbers. Alright. Final thoughts on this one. This deck was way better than I thought it would be. The consistency is gnarly on this. I would make a couple of changes. I would probably put another Super Rod in here. Possibly more Cram-o-matics. Grant would have been useful at certain times, but he was also problematic at other times. We weren't going to win that last game anyways, even without like Grant being in the bin, but I'm not sure. There's a little tweaking. I would be interested in kind of rebalancing this, maybe down to 3 PokéStops to give yourself a little bit more flexibility with what you're trying to do here. But overall, this deck was pretty solid. I gotta say, I was impressed and will play this one again.